Most people think that a high converting website is all about how it looks. It's really not. It's much more about alignment. Alignment between what your customer is thinking and what your website is saying. If that alignment is wrong, frankly, nothing else matters. Not the design, not the branding, not even the traffic quality. Most websites fail for one simple reason. They're built around the business. But frankly, the visitor just doesn't care about that stuff yet. They care about themselves, their problems, their situation, their outcome, the goal that they are trying to get to. And this is where things get interesting, because a website really isn't just one level of communication. It's actually 3 different types of web pages. Now, the first type, which you all know, is really the design-led pages. These are your home pages, your service pages, contact us pages. These are built by graphic designers, web designers. So by design, these pages are broad. They're not trying to convert anybody specifically. They're just trying to make sense to everybody, which means they can only go so far when it comes to conversions. The second type of page are SEO style pages. Think of blog posts, research-based articles, informational content. And because of that, these pages tend to perform way better than broad home pages ever will. Not because they're massively more persuasive, but because the visitor is already closer to buying decision. And then there's a third type of page, landing pages or buying pages. This is where the real conversions happen. These pages aren't trying to explain everything. They're not trying to represent the whole business. They exist for one purpose, is to get that interested person into a commitment of some description, a download, book a call, make a purchase. And here's the key mistakes that many businesses make. They're trying to get one page to do all 3 of those jobs. It's just impossible. That's not how it works. A useful way to understand this is to think of your website like a department store. People don't arrive knowing exactly what they want. They browse, they explore, they move through different sections, and then they notice something that grabs their attention. That's like the equivalent of your blog page, where they go deeper. It's a specialized shop, specialized area of the store. Now, if they read that and it resonates with them, then something important happens. They feel understood. And this is where many websites, they miss the opportunity, because this page is not the end of the journey. It's actually the beginning of a much more focused conversation. At that point, you don't send them to a generic homepage. You don't say, contact us for more information. That's just not going to get any traction. You need to match the moment. For example, if you're going through a divorce and you want to understand how to protect your finances, you can book a free 30-minute consultation below. Now the message fits the situation. The content created relevance, and the call to action creates direction. And this is the core insight. High converting web pages aren't just a collection of these single browsing style pages. They're actually a system of 3 different levels of communication with different levels of intent. Some pages build trust. Some pages create relevance. Some pages convert that relevance into actual action. And when those 3 things work together properly, everything performs better. So the goal here is not to try and make every page convert. That's just not viable. The goal is to make every page as good as it can possibly be and do its job. That's all. It's only when these pages come together and work together does it produce the results that you need. Now, there's 7 key elements your landing page must have if you want to convert at the very highest level. If you don't, you're just going to be leaving money on the table. And this next video reveals exactly what they are.